Hey guys, I'm really nervous because today I'm going to be trying out the new Fenty cream products. I'm so nervous because I don't have experience with cream products. I have never tried a cream bronzer or cream what? I've been doing makeup for like almost 3 years now, so I don't know how that's happened, but anyway. I'm just quickly priming with my Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer. My eyes today, I just filmed like a brown glam look. That should be up. I reckon it'll be up before this, to be honest, but if not, it'll be coming. But yeah, okay, so I'm probably gonna take majority Fenty products today. For foundation, I will take the Fenty Hydrating Foundation. This one is in the shade 140. So yeah. Okay. I want to take the Fenty concealer, but it's too light, so I'm like, do I do it or do I just take another one? I love this foundation so much. I actually did my makeup yesterday when I left the house, and this is what I wore. I wore this foundation. It's just such a good one. But when I actually got outside in the light, my cheek bronzer was not blended at all. I'm so embarrassed. I was like, oh my god. I was kind of in a rush when I got ready yesterday because we were going to pick my grandpa up from his appointment, so I was like actually like on a time schedule, like we had to be there at a certain time to pick him up. And I kind of decided like last minute that I wanted to actually get dressed and not just wear track pants and, you know, look awful. So yeah, I feel like maybe I was just in a rush and I was like, looks good. It was fine on my forehead, so, but it was just like the cheek area that I hadn't blended properly, so I was very embarrassed. But honestly, we didn't go anywhere, so no one saw us. We went to the hospital, we went to Kmart for like 1 minute, and then we went home. So it was like, it was okay. But yeah, I was just excited to actually put some makeup on. For concealer, I'll just take the Jeffree Star one. I don't want to take the Fenty one, it's a bit too light. I really need to buy another shade of it. I do use it sometimes, but just for today's look, I'm already nervous, you know, so I feel like I want to give myself the best possible chance. This is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Magic Star Concealer in C8. I'm just kind of speeding through my base. It's not really too relevant to the video, but I thought it would just add a little bit of something extra for your viewing pleasure. You know, I just didn't want to slap on the bronzer and the blush and be like, alright, bye. So yeah, you guys probably know, if you watch my channel pretty regularly, that one of my favourite bronzers is my Fenty bronzer, so I'm really excited for this this one. Okay, I'm just taking the Laura Mercier translucent powder just to set that concealer, so I don't want to put this anywhere else because otherwise it can mess with, you know, it can mess with the cream products. So I'm just actually taking it on a mini beauty blender to make sure that I really don't get it anywhere else. Normally I wouldn't care at all, I'd be like pretty willy-nilly with it, but obviously I don't want to mess up these cream products, so I'm just pressing it under the eye and then just wherever else I put that concealer. Okay. I'm so scared. Okay, so I have one of each here. I have the bronzer and then also the blush. So it says fresh bronzed glow, easy to blend, light as air, sweat resistant. It's got no directions. I'm gonna put mine on with a beauty blender because yeah, I just feel like that'll be better. Anyway, so this is it. This is the Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Bronzer in 03 Mishinato or something like that. Anyway, this is the packaging. It's super cute. And then this is the shade here. Hopefully it matches. And yeah, I'm just going to take a beauty blender. I'm not going to take the one that I usually put my foundation on because I don't want to mess it up. So, I'm scared. How do I do this? Do I just dab it? I'm just like kind of swirling it around in there. And I guess. Okay. This is a learning experience for us all, so I'm just going to put it like where I would normally put my bronzer and then we'll work on blending it out. So usually I do like one side of the forehead and cheek first and then I go to the other side. And you know what? This actually looks pretty nice. I mean, I've only just put it on, but going on nicely. It's not ridiculously pigmented to the point where you're like shit, but there is definitely payoff and it's beautiful. I feel like it actually looks pretty nice. I feel like I like it. I'm gonna put a bit more on. Yeah, first impression, I feel like I actually really do like it. So if you compare that side to that side, you can see obviously a bit of colour. I feel like it pulls a little bit red on me, or like a little bit pinkier. Like maybe I needed a bit of a different shade. There is one that is a little bit kind of oranger tone, I guess, called Butter Biscuit. So maybe that one would have been better for me. I think it's the shade down from this one. I feel like, yeah, it's a little bit red, reddier toned, which is fine, but I'll compare it to my other bronzer in a minute. Okay, so I've got it all tapped on now. I'm just kind of going over it to blend it in, you know, just pushing it into the skin. I'm just gonna grab my other Fenty bronzer. So this is the one that I have here in Shady Biz. Let's kind of compare the shades. Yeah, you can definitely see that this one's a bit more golden and this one is a bit more red. So I feel like I would do better with the Butter Biscuit shade, so I might have to invest in that. Yeah, looking at it compared to this now, I feel like you can really see it's got a bit more of like a reddy undertone. It's a beautiful shade nonetheless, but yeah, I feel like something a bit more golden would do. Apart from that though, I really like this. I think it looks really pretty. It has a beautiful like kind of luminosity to it. Like it doesn't look matte, like it looks like kind of glossy. I'm going to take my regular bronzer brush and just go over it to make sure it's fully blended in. I'm not sure if this is how you're meant to do a cream product or not, but this is just, I'm just gonna try this. I feel like that it's kind of blended it in a little, kind of. Yeah, I feel like I definitely need another shade, but I do really like it. Why has it gone like that? Let's try the blush. I think I actually got a blush that was way too dark for me, but anyway, these are pretty sheer, so it shouldn't matter too much if I build it up very slowly. So this is the blush here. It's obviously a lot smaller than the bronzer. This is like the size of the mini bronzer that I've got. So this one is the Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Blush in Cool Berry. You can see it's a little bit dark, but anyway, I'm just going to take a very small amount. I'm just going to quickly, I'm going to take it on the same blender, but just get all the bronzer off it. Okay, so it's on there and I'm a little bit scared. Let's try it. Okay, so it's definitely sheer, but because I chose such a dark colour, you can really see it. I actually kind of really like it though. It's so weird to me having cream products, honestly. Look at it though, that looks really, really nice. You can see it's just a flush, but it's actually such a pretty shade, and because it's so sheer and I've just put the absolute tiniest bit on, I feel like it looks really, really sweet. I feel like they spread so fast, so you know, you could tap, like wherever you tap it's going there straight away, if that makes sense. Sometimes with powder, you know how you can be like going everywhere and it kind of just stays thin. Like I feel like this one spreads out a lot quicker, but I actually really like that. I feel like that's super cute. I'm gonna do the same thing once again and just kind of take my blush brush and just do what I would normally do with my blush. I feel like I definitely need to keep it tighter next time, like more kind of in, like less, like bring it up less, if you know what I mean. But anyway, so that's how these two look. They're really, really pretty. So I'm confused now. Do I set the rest of my face or do I leave it like this? I'm confused because I would normally probably take my Laura Mercier's translucent powder. So let's try that. This is the glow one. This is what I wore on my face yesterday as well. So I just kind of want to test. I want to do this as if it was like my normal routine, just to see if I have to kind of do it a bit differently or what. So I'm just taking this glow powder now and just putting it everywhere like I normally would, and we'll see if it like changes the blushes or anything. Blush or bronzer. I'm guessing obviously, you know, you would put something with coverage on here, like a MAC Studio Fix powder or whatever, because it might cover it up. Okay. So that's now after I've set it with powder. And I actually feel like it looks really, really nice. Obviously I've added the glow powder, so it's a bit glowy, but I feel like it just makes it look super natural and super pressed into the skin. I'm actually really thoroughly impressed with these cream products. I was really, really scared to use them, but honestly, I actually really like them, and I could definitely see myself like implementing this into my routine. It doesn't change, like I can still powder and stuff obviously, I just need to change the process a bit. So before setting my whole face, doing these first, and then yeah. Wow, I really, really like that. I think that's so pretty. I'm really, really impressed. I'm so glad. Let's try something else new. I recently got the Benefit Dandelion Twinkle in a mini. Looks like this. It's like a highlighter or one that you can like put all over your face. But today I'm going to use it as a highlighter. And let's see how it goes. Let's try. So I'm just... Oh wow. That's so pretty. It's very subtle, but so beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my god, it smells amazing. Oh, this reminds me of something from my childhood. Like, I don't know, I had this thing when I was younger. It smells exactly like this. I think it was like a powder or something, but like I feel like I'd poured it all through my toys, so that like this just reminds me of all of my toys. Wow, that's crazy. That is literally like the exact same scent that I have not smelt in like years, and now it's in my Dandelion Twinkle powder. That's so crazy. But I actually really like this highlight. It's so pretty. It's very subtle, but I love it. Okay, to set my face today, let's just take the Anastasia Dewy Spritz. I'm gonna go off camera, put a lip on, do my hair, and then I'll be back and I'll tell you about my final thoughts. Okay, so this is the finished look. Let me just have a look. You know what? I feel like this looks better than my normal routine. It just looks so like pressed into the skin and just so beautiful and natural, but my face still looks so defined, and like you can tell that, I don't know, it's so pretty. Actually, I am so impressed with these. These are pretty expensive. This one is $50 I think, and this one is a bit cheaper. It's about 36 if I remember correctly, but I would happily pay that again because I'm obsessed with these products. I think they look so beautiful, and Fenty has just outdone herself again. So yeah, here is like a close-up of the skin so you can have a look at it. Oh, I just am obsessed with the way it looks. I feel like it looks so nice, and yeah, I'm just so impressed. So yeah, I highly recommend these. If you're thinking of checking them out, I definitely, you know, say that you should. I wish that they had a mini version of the bronzer so you didn't have to spend a full 50, like, so you could try it out before you commit. But anyway, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.